Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Gabriel calmly anticipates. Palmer. That is a great pick out. That's really well cleared. Now it's Messi. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's managed to get free. Played into space out wide. Bruno Fernandes is in a really good position out wide.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bruno Fernandes. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Bruno Fernandes has impressed me a lot. I mean, a few years ago, he was the highest scoring midfielder in Europe with 33 goals in all comps. And we aren't even talking about his assists. His record of direct goal...
Vinicius Junior! Goal! Sampdoria!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Ha segnato al 16° minuto numero 11.
Sampdoria are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
The ball has bounced loose now. That could spell trouble. He's had a shot! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Mbappe might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
Palmer. And it's Salah.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pressing high and with purpose. He's shifting through the gears here. Now the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bruno Fernandes. Jordi Alba. Sampdoria look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it...
Big chance! He has done it! They are right back in business!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Madrid grab the equalizer and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go...
Foden! It's loose and he's going for goal! Oh, that is outstanding! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Ha segnato al 30esimo
Bruno
minuto.
Fernandes at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
So what can they make of this? Gabriel. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Bruno Fernandes does really well there. He is strong.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. That looks a good ball through. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Rudiger. Palmer. Now that's well seen too. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Vinicius Junior. He's found a way past. Looking for the runner. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He gets big! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior is offering a wry smile there.
Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gabriel to Bruno
Il quarto
Fernandes.
uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And that could set him on his way. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, he's been caught napping. Son Heung-min finds himself offside. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. He's had a hit! It's there! The perfect outcome to mark his 50th game.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Ha segnato al 49esimo minuto, numero 13.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs.
Mbappe! Oh, it's fallen loose again! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, it's Son Heung-min! They are rampant! And they are cruising away.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Minuto, numero 8.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Foden. Mbappe. Son Heung-min could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full.
And here's a chance. It is a very, very good save.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Corner number 2 then. Gabriel tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hernandez. Son Heung-min. Rodri. Foot in. And that's gone loose. Shot could be on.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rudiger. Palmer. Bruno Fernandes. Foden. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Mbappe! Smashing save, really good save that.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Sostituzione per la Sampdoria. Numero 4.
So, third corner of the game.
Lascia il campo per il numero 10.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short.
Attenzione.
Hits one! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight at that, it was too late.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Lobbed in behind.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Tries to get it clear. Ribery. And the counter is on. Gabriel stands tall and stands strong. Bruno Fernandes. Foden. Hoisted in. Ribery. He is through here. Can he put it away? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vinicius Junior. Oh, they can break here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Messi. And it's Ribery. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Mohamed Salah might just make this. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He has found a way through. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. Backward it goes. Oh, he's in! It's Salah! Goal! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Numero 9.
Sampdoria have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Son Heung-min coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bruno Fernandes. 4 extra minutes added on. Ribéry.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Has a shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. Now it's Mbappe, and there's the shot! And he's taking no chances there. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Adams attempts a clearance. Ball is over the line. Engages and forces him off the ball. Valverde. That's tidy. Bruno Fernandes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Driving forward, and he's managed to get free. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Messi. Looking for the runner. He's in plenty of space here, and he's certainly onside here. And a shot! It's a loose ball. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponents.
Great hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
And it's Messi. Got a throw in. Can he get onto this? Son Heung-min. He's through here. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Griezmann. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Quality ball. Now it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shot a goal! And it's a goal! Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly loved him.
En el minuto 27, el dorsal 13.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mbappe!
Gremio clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Rudiger. That's gone loose. Zubimendi is the guilty party there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alexander-Arnold. Decent hit! And that is wildly off target. Ter Stegen gets it away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Griezmann. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Valverde, good purposeful running this. Foden. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Koundé. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Messi. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Koundé.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Son Heung-min, Hernandez, Foden, Modric, and it's half-time here. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Madrid come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Mbappe. Now the finish! Oh, what has happened here? Koundé clears it away. Valverde. Luis Suarez. And he's surging through. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. And the shot! No mistake! They have come roaring back.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Premio grabbed the equalizer and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Foden was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Griezmann getting this one clear. Luis Suarez.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's shifting through the gears here. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. And it's Messi.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Rudiger. And Adams. Ter Stegen clears.
Este partido asciende a 71.550 espectadores.
Luis Suarez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
Hits one! And that is doing no harm at all.
Gremio certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
And that's put paid to a promising move. He's picked his way through. Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid have their second corner now. Mbappe! And now a sudden chance to counter. Hernandez. That has been slung wide. Now that's well seen too. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
And he's asking too much with that. Messi. Now it's Valverde. He's through, now is he in? Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Zubimendi. And it's Messi. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. And now the breakaway. Messi. Now it's Messi. Messi! A real chance and a real let-off.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18.
Madrid making consecutive changes here.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 4, el dorsal 11.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Luis Suarez. Neymar has created one goal already. Rudiger gets across to intercept that.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Messi showing good feet. Nicely weighted ball. Good read, needed to be.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Adams spots it and intercepts. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And it's Ribery. Now it's Oyarzabal. Valverde. Now it's Neymar.
Messi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And that will be it. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
En el marcador,
Se puede ver información relacionada con la seguridad del estadio.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack.
It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
It's big chance! It's anyone's ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Martinez. Pinches it off him.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. And the finish! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Can he latch on to this? Now, can they get it back? Hernandez is there, and he can get that clear. De Bruyne! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's found the way through. He is just caressing the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Son Heung-min. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, they've got it again. Messi, Alexander-Arnold, Foden. They've got to be quick to recover this. Argentina applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific.
Vinicius Junior.
Messi. That has been cut short. Now it's Messi. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's Messi. Messi powering forward here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Foden. Alexander-Arnold. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? Lisandro Martinez kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. Alexander-Arnold. Foden carries the ball down the right.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, shooting chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Nice control. And he'll shoot here! Well, now it's a race for the ball. This time, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Valverde. Hits one! Oh, Waters, and a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Madrid looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Mbappe. Nicely aimed pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
Foden. Valverde. Valverde! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. That was a given. It always was.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Número 7.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's got away. And it's De Bruyne. And that's been won straight back. McAllister. And here's Messi. Valverde.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's looking for the runner here. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a nice ball. There's the whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0. There's the start of the second half. No way through. He's played him through. Face to face with the kick. Shot at goal! It's there! The second half sparked straight into life.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Convertido en el minuto 47. Número 6.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equalizer.
Mbappe.
That was lovely, that.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe. De Bruyne. There's a searching pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Hernandez. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Rudiger. Perez. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's Mbappe. De Bruyne did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, super ball. Picked out, he's got the shot away! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Koundé is there and he can pick it up. He's got to be in here! And it's De Bruyne.
Such good technique.
Now it's Mbappe! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Can he stop it going out? And he thumps it clear.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take...
It's Son Heung-min! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, what a climb! He can get that clear. Into the box, climbs up big! Has another go! He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
Madrid needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Well, now here's a big header! Oh, it's hit the post! And he hits the net! Argentina are level! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Played through for the wide man. He's got two. He's shooting! Goal! Argentina! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Argentina go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you,
Mbappe, shot a goal! It's in!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Gol de Argentina, convertido en el minuto 80. Número 6.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Argentina take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Threads one in. McAllister. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Well read, nice interception. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi. Messi! Cleared without complication. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. What a throw in. Ribery crosses, punched away, and he's gone looking for safety.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
McAllister is there, and he can get that clear. Sabitzer to McAllister. Gibbs-White. McAllister.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
So that's it, it is all over. Madrid illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Mbappe! Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oyarzabal. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Bruno Fernandes! Oh, splits second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. Bruno Fernandes. Big chance! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Hernandez. So we're still where we started right now. Messi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Driving forward. Lo Celso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played back in. And the pass is intercepted. And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Lo Celso. And here's Messi. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Onana gets it away. Oyarzabal. Great work on the overlap. It's a goal kick. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Lo Celso gathers from the goal kick. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Botafogo looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Alexander-Arnold. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Ribéry. Quality ball. Picked up, and the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Up he goes! Cleared away. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent get. There's the hit! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Valverde. Ah, such a clever touch. Nice control. And no, he's seen through all of that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi. And the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Madrid have their second corner now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he'll shoot here!
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Foden. This is promising. He's had a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are... And Messi! He's got away with one there. And no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Hernandez. Alexander-Arnold. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Timber. Referee's given a throw. Very nicely done, Bruno Fernandes. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Simplicity itself.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Aos 17 minutos do segundo tempo pelo jogador camisa 8.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Hernandez. Here's Lo Celso. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's come loose. Musiala. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 42. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador
De Jong.
camisa 22.
Bastoni. Son Heung-min. Oh, it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Just eases him off the ball. Son Heung-min. Mbappe! He's found the way through. Mbappe! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Substituição em andamento.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Messi has it in a wide position. That pass isn't the best. A searching ball that into space. He rises! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Gets his head to it! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. Hernandez. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Oyarzabal. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Botafogo can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's had a hit! And it's in! And they are right back within touch!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Gol marcado para o Botafogo. Aos 41 minutos do segundo tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 10. Substituição no time do
We have got
Botafogo.
changes here, from both sides in fact. Botafogo give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Camisa 4.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
He's gone for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Teremos 5 minutos
5 minutes to add. Tries to dink it through. That's beautifully weighted. Akliush. So what can they make of this? Now that's well seen too. Mikel Oyarzabal. There will be a throw-in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Jong kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hernandez. And that's that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. How would you sum up what we've witnessed? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Just eases him off the ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bruno Fernandes goes pelting down that left-hand side. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Stood up well to him there. Bruno Fernandes. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. There is Franck Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Yeah, double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that.
Talisca. He's a sharp little ball here. Son Heung-min. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Ribéry gets it clear. Rolls it backwards.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Pinches it off him. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Nicely weighted ball. Very nicely done. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move.
Big header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Decent hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's hoisted clear. He's gone for goal. He's got away with one there. Oh no, this does not... And the shot! There it is! Terrible error, duly punished. Madrid have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is now the finish! Oh, taken with style! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is...
There's the hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Hey, you make it sound so simple. There's the header! Harmlessly behind. Hernandez. Bruno Fernandes. Ribery. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Cleared away. Talisca for Ribery. Martinez. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Oh, can he get onto this? That pass isn't the best. Talisca. And it's Messi.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
It's a pretty loose pass. And he's away. Real chance! It's there! Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
El dorsal 10. Messi. Messi. Messi.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Mbappe. Van Dijk. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive?
And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Martinez. And Caicedo. Played out to the right. Ribery.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Alexander-Arnold hurtling down that right flank. Up he goes! And again! Sticks it away! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
It's a great ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Hernandez really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Valverde. Oh, what has happened here? And they've got rid.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 72.306 espectadores.
That is good alertness. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Ribery. Mbappe! And he's certainly onside here. Climbs up big! And it's in! Just 1 in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Mbappe. And he's in on goal. Caicedo. Talisca. In with the challenge. Bruno Fernandes. He is just caressing the ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bayern Munich are looking to break at pace. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Mbappe. And the flag has stayed down. He gets big. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he welcomes it in.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Bruno Fernandes. Pedri! He should have put that one away.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Spread neatly. Ribery. And here's Mbappe. Turns and goes back. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Ribéry.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Messi, and Messi!
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Interesting ball. Now it's Oyarzabal. Shot a goal! Very much into the last knockings. Messi does well to get it back. Messi! It's a loose ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Pedri really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Otamendi. And the number on the board is 3. He's had it taken off him. Bruno Fernandes. Carlos Mane. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And the ball's a good one here. An early chance, their first of the game.
Mbappe reacted so well to bring that ball under control. Looked easy too.
And we have our very first corner. Palmer with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Filippo Inzaghi. Now it's Chukwueze. Valverde gets rid without sophistication. And smartly reclaimed. Moved on forwards. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Valverde producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He has found the way through. Well, there's the man we're all here to see. Oh no, this does not look good. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. No, he's not getting his way this time. Foden. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Dijk. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Al Nassr have it back and can go again. Ruben Neves makes the interception. Bruno Fernandes. Chukwueze. Oh, super find. Now it's Neymar. He's found the way through. Lisandro Martinez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Al Nassr clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next.
Foden! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Foden just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Palmer. That's Ruben Neves. And it's Neymar. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Mbappe! Ruben Neves. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Chukwueze. Chukwueze going face-to-face with his great rival. João Cancelo. Looking for the run. Foden. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's in here, and the shot! He's scored! There is the breakthrough!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
After 35 minutes is number 6, Neymar! Neymar! Neymar!
Al Nassr have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Van Dijk pokes it out wide. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Filippo inside. Can he finish? And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
40 minutes is number 14, Filippo Inzaghi. Filippo Inzaghi.
Al Nassr are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And the shot's on here. Out for a throw. Stood up well to him there. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Mbappe.
Lisandro Martinez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
1 minute added time.
He's played him through. Keeper's ball.
Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And there's the end of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
And we're underway again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Mbappe! He's got away with one there.
Mbappe gets a good foot in there.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And it's Inzaghi. That has not gone well. Ruben Neves. Aim forwards. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's shot a goal!
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Palmer tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. And he's running through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chukwueze.
Palmer.
Mbappe.
Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Chukwueze. No, he refuses to take the bait.
This match was 51,832.
And they've got a throw. So we've reached the hour mark. Ruben Neves. And it's Neymar. Good spot, he's seen the run. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Son Heung-min chasing after it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well read, nice interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Palmer. Chukwueze is onto this, and he's such great chance! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
After 67 minutes is number 18, Chukwueze.
A case now of complete control.
Chukwueze.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Chukwueze.
João Cancelo. João Cancelo hurtling down that right flank. He's looking to set free a runner. Son Heung-min is wide and looking to get onto this. He can get that clear. Ball is over the line.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Chukwueze. Coming on to replace him is...
Oh, and he's asking too much with that.
Messi.
Al-Nassr making consecutive changes
Substitution
here.
on the field. Number 13, Palmer. Coming on the field is number 20.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Lisandro Martinez calmly anticipates. Van Dijk. Al Nassr needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Substitutions taking place.
A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Messi is standing over this one. Messi! So, third corner of the game. And that should get the job done. Al Nassr are looking to go forward now. Pedri spots it and intercepts. And the shot! Corner number 4 coming up here. Al Nassr has the chance to go the other way. João Cancelo. Madrid will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Inzaghi with a beautifully timed run. Lisandro Martinez does well to get it back. And the counter is on. He's picked his way through. Menu. And Ribery! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's good play. And here's Mbappe. Real chance! Cleared without complication. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
That has been slung wide. Can he put it away? Keeper's not concerned by that. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Added time.
And now they can clear their lines. No, that's been intercepted. 5 minutes to add. Messi. That's good vision. Inzaghi is flagged offside. João Cancelo. Deftly away. And it's Cancelo. Menu.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And that's it. Madrid cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How do you look back on the game then? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And it's been given a decent hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Stood up well to him there. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this Messi! And again! Has another go! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Foden. It's a good run down the right. Foden! That is lovely. Valverde! Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Mbappe! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Ha segnato al 12° minuto, numero 13.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Driving on and making good progress. Oh, easy pickings there. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. McAllister. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. He is through here. Mbappe. It's out for a goal kick. Matheus Nunes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Can he put it away? They are rampant. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Messi. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And one more try. Keeper's got his work done. Corner number 2 then. McAllister clears it away. Shapes to shoot! And that is wildly off target. And he's quick to snatch it back. Valverde. Foden. And here's Messi. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's Messi. He's going for goal! Kimmich with the clearance. Shotani. McAllister. It's Kimmich. He's got away. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Messi. And Messi! He's had it taken off him. He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! It's anyone. In he goes again. Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Gol! Ha segnato al 42esimo minuto, numero 18.
Madrid are having a ball here. Oh, just skip, has a go! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Akanji cuts out the pass. A real chance that he can get through. Mbappe! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
This possibly the last play of the half. And now they can clear their lines. McAllister. Mbappe. No, he refuses to take the bait. Son Heung-min. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity.
Big chance! No, it's wide.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Valverde. Hernandez. And here's Son Heung-min. He's got the shot away! Well, that is one way to stop him. He's found a way through. And that should get the job done. They're up to 5 corners now. Matches Nunes gets it away. Milan have the chance to go the other way.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Foden! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Well-timed, excellent interception. And they've switched it over to the other side. It's a sweet ball, that. Son Heung-min showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's picked his way through. Son Heung-min, there he goes, motoring forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Looks to clip it forward. Kimmich. Mathias Nunes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, smashing header! And again! He scored! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Per il Milan, ha segnato al 66esimo minuto, numero 22.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Milan have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Pinches it off him. And that has been cut short. Bruno Fernandes. And he's had a hit! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Nicely weighted ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Cambio di giocatori.
Valverde is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Foden being hunted in packs.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nice ball, and he's in here. Shot at goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Tries a shot! And that's past the post.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Numero 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 15. Messi, il numero 70.
Shirtani.
Una sostituzione.
And it's Shirtani to Messi. Madrid will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Well, they could break here.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Ribery. Oyarzabal. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Mbappe.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's the throw. And it's Ribery. Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? Brilliantly cut out. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Messi. Can he finish? Oh, denied at the last.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti.
Oh, that's
di recupero.
beautifully weighted. He's beaten the last man. Oyarzabal! He scores! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Numero 11.
McAllister. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Messi. And that has been slung wide. The less said about that pass, the better. Ribery. Hernandez. Lovely bit of skill. And that is that. Madrid really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Ball is over the line. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Oh, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
Messi. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
He was under real pressure there. Son Heung-min, and he's managed to get free. Alexander-Arnold, and he's been shifted off it. Bruno Fernandes, and it's Messi. Musiala, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's good running with the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. A lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. Driving forward. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Foden. Oh, there's a probing ball. This ended up in no man's land. Rodri. And he was quick to react. So it is still 0-0. Well, played right into his path. He's won, and Messi! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Pass somewhat off target. Zaire Emery. He has found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played out to the right.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
He gets big. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Beckham. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that was never going to make it. Alexander-Arnold. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Passing is crisp and sharp. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring, because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bruno Fernandes. Foden is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Foden. And here's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Valverde. Bruno Fernandes! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And he's there to clear it.
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Just eases him off the ball. Throw it. Oh, terrible pass. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Rodri. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
It's Son Heung-min! Decent enough try.
Son Heung-min just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Foden, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Beckham. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Decent hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Neatly clipped into space. Lovely ball, and the finish! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Le numéro 6.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's Son Heung-min driving on and making good progress. They want to be quick to recover this.
Le nombre de
Martinez.
spectateurs pour ce match, 71 649.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like...
He's going for goal! And again! He's gone direct here. Foden. Foden. Pinches it off him. Mbappe.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now it's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Hernandez with a definite foul there.
Changement.
And here's Foden. He is through here. Van Dijk out-muscles him. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Ribery. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that could set him on his way. Foden is flagged offside. Madrid making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Van Dijk makes the interception. Nicely aimed pass. Madrid have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Messi. Messi! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Van Dijk, clearly the target here.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great header of the ball he is.
That's a throw. And it's Van Dijk. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Kane. In with the challenge. Zaire Emery. That is a great pick out. Tries a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Messi should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Now it's Kane. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Now it's Kane. Alexander-Arnold. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
3 minutes.
Oh, good-looking ball. Messi. Mbappe. Spread it left. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Kane. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent.